already knocking that. That's really naughty. We are back. I'm going to give a few minutes for everyone to sort of come and settle down. It's a bit hot. I've been sort of running around working and, yeah, it's a little bit crazy here at the moment. But I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I got up early, as I usually often do on a Friday, and I wanted to do some orders, pack some orders, because my Australia Post was down yesterday, which was really stinky. So I packed them, and I'm feeling good about that. Tell me if everyone, please tell me if this cuts out at any time. It should work, should be fine. But anyway, the babies are here. They're all happy. Mateo's in your face a little bit, but that happens at times. We get that, don't we? We get that. Whew, it's just got to cool down. Let me see what I can do. Maybe you can go on this side. Hi, Deb. How are you going? Let's fix your hair a little. Oh, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. How you going? Just as she's going. Deb, I wanted to know, I think you've told me before, but that there's someone online called Jessica Richardson. Is she your friend? A friend of yours or family? I think you've told me before, but I'm not sure. How are you going, Matthew? Hales, how you doing? She says, hi, Annette. Hi, everyone. Who dropped in so far? Are you not well, Annette? I detect a sniffle. No, I'm fine. I'm just hot. After running around sort of getting ready this morning, I'm just hot. Hi, Bella. How are you going? Oh, a friend. Is she in Queensland? Under the Sun says, hi, Annette, Matilda and Mateo. How are you going? I'm glad to see you here today. I only asked Deb because she's been really supportive of Art Dolls of Australia conventions, sharing. When anyone, it's kind of a little bit annoying when anyone sort of asks, what shows are in Ipswich or Queensland. There's certain people which will only stick to their own show. And I don't do that. I like to tell everyone that, there's 2 doll shows in Ipswich and then there's mine. The other doll shows are more doll bear. They've got reborns, antiques and stuff like that. Elaborate of what they have. And then there's mine. Then there's other ones too. There's one out at Wynnum. That happens around every August, I believe. There's a few on the north side, but the north side ones tend to be a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're not. I like to elaborate what's on, but there's certain people that don't like to elaborate what's on. They only like to talk about their own shows, which is fine if that's what tickles their feather, whatever. But I'm saying this because Jessica always shares Art Dolls of Australia, and I think that's amazing. And I knew she had some kind of connection with you somewhere along the way. I used to think she was your sister, but yeah, that's why I'm asking. But it's really great when you've got supporters out there you don't know very well, but they support you. I just love that. Tash says, good morning, Annette. Good morning, Tash. How are you going? Hope you're doing good. Hale said, oh, okay, time for a cool down with the babies. Yes, definitely. I just dropped my dog off at the groom and managed to catch a lot. Oh, that's good. A little bit of time while you have some time out from puppy time. Sonia, good morning. Congratulations that you've made it through another week of Last Baby Standing. A little hint for this afternoon, but just a little hint. It's going to be matchy. Sort of the third matchy will be a little bit hard to think about. You'll have to wait till this afternoon, but just there's a little hint. Under the Sun said, my pleasure, Annette, and hugs, Annette. Hugs to you too. I hope you're doing well. Jessica's here. She says, good morning, Jessica. Under the Sun says, hi, everyone. Hale said, I love Ipswich Gala and your convention. Me too. They're my favorites. Well, obviously, I always go to the Ipswich Gala, selling. I've done that for probably, I don't know, it feels like at least 10 years, and I've always loved it. Love the people, love the surroundings and everything, so that's really cool. And of course I love my one as well. that's a little bit hectic, but I do love it. Matthew says, good, the 29th of March will be a year that me and Deb have been together. Oh my God, how beautiful is that? Congratulations, guys. Make sure you invite me to the wedding. Hint, hint, will there be a wedding? Elaine says, hi, how are you going, Elaine? Sonia says, thank you, Annette. You're very welcome. Lorraine's here. She says, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Deb says, how was your holiday? I'm going to get to that 1 second. Under the sun, I'm just trying to catch up with everyone. Under the sun said, LOL, I'm ready for spring. Am too good for winter. Oh, not good for winter. You're sick of winter, I'm guessing. Under the sun said, hello, Lorraine. Good morning. How are you? Bernadette's here. She said, good morning, Annette and everyone. Good morning. And Under the sun says, wow. Wow, definitely wow. Okay. And who's getting married, Annette? Oh, I'm talking about Deb. Deb, who's chatting with us here. Her partner, Matthew, is here, and they have been dating for a year. And I'm just like, hint, hint. You know, maybe there'll be a wedding in the near future. You never know. Sarah, how are you going? Oh, my God, I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Hope you're doing well. All right, holiday. Holiday was really good. You're tired of winter. Yeah, that's all right. I get it. Tired. And Lorraine's okay. Good. Yes, holiday went good. So finally, as you guys know, well, for those of you who used to talk, it is too soon to talk wedding talk, but I'm just putting it out there that, you know, I'll come. As most of you guys know who have been with me for a really long time, I used to go holidays every year. Every year around August, we did a family holiday. It used to be absolutely amazing. I look back through some of the photos I've got of the kids and, you know, how quickly they've grown up, and it drives me insane. But, yeah, over the last few years, it's been very hit and miss on holiday time. You know, obviously we had COVID, and then after COVID, Michael lost his job, and then things got really, really tight within my family. So holidays became a thing of the past, if you know what I mean. Look at Mateo right in your face there. Sorry, guys. I need Matilda on the other side just staring you all down as well. So anyway, we finally got to do it again, our week holiday, and we went to Rainbow Beach. So it was really, really exciting. Good morning, Angela. How are you? Hale said, yes, excited to hear about the holiday. How was the weather? The weather is amazing now. No more humidity and sudden bursts of rain being on autumn. Yes, exactly. All right, guys, I will talk about the holiday, and then I'll catch up with anyone that has said anything. So it's obviously also a little bit easier to, I'm going to sit Matilda here somehow. She feels it's just a bit hot. It's just a bit hot. You can sit on a little basket. You can be a basket seat. Have a basket seat. It matches your outfit, sort of. So anyway, it gets a little bit easier now also too that the kids are older, because, you know, they can, I don't like that. they can contribute as well with amounts, you know, of getting the hotel. No, it's too claustrophobic for me, Matilda. You're just going to have to sit there or in front of me. I'm going to keep fiddling with her until she's right. You know that, right? That'll be fine. Matilda, you can't see, but we'll swap you in a minute. Yeah, so obviously they can help with the holiday and things like that, which is a lot easier to be out and manageable to be able to do. And we always, when we go on holidays like that, we hire a holiday house, so then we can all fit in. So that we all sort of went in pairs, so to speak. Obviously, Michael and I, Will brought his friend Ethan. Ethan sort of hangs out here with Will all the time. Tiana obviously has Xander, and Amy brought her housemate Max. And obviously then there were the two little boys, which was full on. It was full on. So it was a 4-bedroom house, and we managed to all sort of fit in And then when it comes to all the groceries, before we get there, we all sort of go to Woolies and we do a really big shop and everyone sort of contributes. And then cooking nights, everyone was paired up, that they had a partner that had to help them cook dinner for everyone each night. So it went really good. Weather was shocking, but also good. On the way there, it was raining, but that's fine. You're driving and it's sort of relaxing. It's basically approximately a 4-hour drive from here up the coast of Queensland. And so that was fine. The first day is driving, going to the shops, getting all the groceries, and then everyone settling in. The next day we went for our best day, actually. We went for a big beach drive. Now, we did beach drives nearly every day, which was just beautiful, serene, amazing, crazy. The first day, though, yeah, the weather was really good. But the first park where we stopped on the beach, Michael and Amy were getting pippies for their fishing. And Amy, like, literally, it sounds really bad, but cut the top of her toe off. But only like the tip of your toe, like if you could imagine, you know, she's now pulled that off and just has a little bit of a divot in her toe. And she did that because if anyone knows how to hunt for pippies, you've sort of got to put your feet into the sand and then you've got to do the twist with your foot. And she has done the twist, come across something, felt a little bit funny and kept going. So not a really good thing. So then come out, blood all over her foot. Amani was with me. He just went nuts. He just started screaming. He had thought obviously something bad had happened to his mum, but he was really like, oh my God, you know, what's happened? And, you know, I had to settle him down. And then Amy started to feel, I mean, she's a nurse, but she started to feel a little bit faint and a little bit hot and stuff like that. So we managed to sort of clean it and get like a bandage on it, sort of cover it all up. And then it was just throbbing. But we sort of kept going through the day like we do. A few people were saying, oh, Amy's got to get to hospital and get that glued back on. But I kind of knew better. I knew that it looks bad. And yes, it is like a flap. Sorry if I'm making anyone faint here. A flap on top of her toe. But I knew it was just going to be a chunk of skin. And, you know, it is what it is, so to speak. So after a little while that I think they got like quite a few pippies. You can get, I think it is either 30 or 40 pippies per person. I'm not sure. And I think they had about 100. So that's pretty good bait for fishing. So we kept driving up the beach. And if anyone knows Rainbow Beach, it's like you've got to do it at certain times. If you don't do it at a certain time, then you can't get back. And the water does come up right up to the edge, and you'd be done for if you've got a car. If you really like to see some of that stuff, you can go on Facebook and look up. I got bogged at Inskip, and it shows you people, you know, driving along, and literally they've got videos of them driving along, getting stuck in the water. They've got brand new ranges and things like that, and the water's just coming up. It's pretty hectic, and heart-stopping. On that particular day, we couldn't drive. No, that was okay that day. No, that's fine. There was another day where we couldn't drive on the beach to get where we wanted to go, so we had to go through the mountains, which was beautiful, through rainforest and just nice bushland. It was just beautiful, like half an hour driving through, you know, four-wheel driving through mountain type of thing. Really, really nice to get to the beach, and just like you come out of this, you know, mountainous looking serene area to a beach, beautiful white sands and beautiful blue water. Anyway, after that first day, we went to a quieter, you sort of drive back inland, and then it gets to some quieter, calmer water, which is actually on one side beach and waves, and on the other side nice calm water. That was our best day because we were just able to sit on the beach, watch the kids put their floaties on and got in the water. There was boogie boards. We made sandcastles. But, it's even though you know what you're doing, you're not fully prepared. So we weren't fully prepared food-wise on that day. And, you're literally like 40 minutes to an hour from somewhere where you can get food. So you got to be prepared. I took like a box of packets of chips. We had water. And we did have something before we left home, but it wasn't sort of enough. When you're on the beach, you kind of want a snack. You want a good sanger, that's for sure. So we weren't prepared. So we ended up all feeling hungry and leaving earlier than we had to. And that was the best day for weather. So we were kind of a little bit sad about that, but it is what it is, The other days we went on the beach for driving, and I think come like Thursday, I think it was, we went to redo that first day trip, and we were prepared. I had a loaf of bread, I had cheese, ham, Vegemite, all esky filled with food to make sandwiches and stuff, and we had snacks. And we get there, and it is like a freaking cyclone. If you ever been on the beach and it's really windy and the wind blows and the sand blows up and hits you like you're getting sand blasted, and it hurts. It's stingy sand coming up on you. So pretty challenging. But we did try to make it work. All the boys sort of set up the awnings, which come off the four-wheel drives. And then they all scattered and went fishing. Even Amy went fishing. She loves her fishing. But Tiana, myself, and the boys stayed under the awning making sandcastles and starting to snack because, what else do you do when you're sitting on the beach? And then, of course, the wind went crazy. And we are holding down these awnings trying to make them work. It's literally like wrestling someone 10 times your size. We had to wrestle the awning back together and fold it up because the wind was like, it was like to the stage where if we had Amani hold a pole, it would have lifted him up in the air. It was hectic. And we managed to do that. And just as we got like the awning all rolled up, the boys run back to us and it starts really raining and the sand really starts pelting us. And yeah, long story short with that, we had to leave that day early. But sometimes when you're in situations like that, it can also be good because we were all smashed with sand, cold with rainy water. Get back to sort of the area inland and stop at a fish and chip shop. Has anyone ever done that? You're literally cold, wet, tired, and you stop at a fish and chip shop and it's rainy and overcast outside and it's a bit cold from that cold breeze. Yep, stop at fish and chips, grab yourself some hot chips with chicken salt, couple of potato scallops, Dagwood dog. Some people got some burgers, some people got some fish, and it made the day. So even though it was hectic and rainy, it made the day in the end. So it was a lot of that kind of stuff. One particular day, which was like a nightmare of all nightmares. Angela, I've told you this one. So we're driving along the beach. We've got to get back to our house at this time. And to tell you the difference, like I said before, when you can't go along the beach because of the high tide, you have to come inland. Through that rainforest. And that rainforest can take around between 35 to 45 minutes to get through, depending on traffic. Sometimes if you've got cars coming the other way, you have to reverse back and let them pass. It's like a single lane track, but there's little areas where you can pull over. But we, at that time, were a convoy of 3 cars. And so if that sort of thing happened, it holds up time, obviously. But if you're able to do the beach track home, it takes 10 minutes. So it's a big difference. You always try to plan your trip so that you can drive on the beach either one way or both ways. You try to plan it really well. This particular day, we were going to drive on the beach. We ended up not being able to because it was completely cut off. There'd been a landslide. If anyone actually has been to Rainbow Beach, The Rainbow Beach is called Rainbow Beach because the sands up at the back of the water, have a look online, have a look at Google. The sands are quite high, like cliffs behind the water. Some of them are really high. And the sands are all different colors, all different shades of browns and fawns and whites and black, grey. So that's why they call it Rainbow Beach. It's quite magical when you really think about it and you look at it and you think, wow, you're like, this is like, it's not man-made, it's nature. It's just beautiful. But anyway, there had been a big landslide apparently the week before. So it was coming up, the tide was coming up and we couldn't get past. But we didn't know this at this stage. But anyway, we're driving along the beach and Will sort of veers up. There was like a beach lake. He veers that way from the beach lake and we go along closer to the water. Will thinking, that, yeah, it's better to be further away from the waves and the water that's coming in. Anyway, so we're sort of in line. We can see Will probably about 500 meters away, and we're on the other side of this lake of water, beach water. And he pulls up to a body of water, which is sort of water coming from inland, probably, from that rainforest back down to that beach lake, and then it sort of goes through to the water. I'm giving you a huge picture here. Anyway, this body of water he's parked in front of is probably the length of a pretty long car, like a long ute or long SUV. And so that's probably, let's say, about 4-5 meters, maybe 6 meters. Maybe not 6 meters. That's pretty long for a car. But anyway, in the center of this body of water is probably about 1.5 meters. I'm 500 meters away, but that's what it looks like to me. Could have been 2 meters of deeper water. So you've got this body of water, and then in the middle there's this strip, and that strip is like a darker green, meaning it's deep. Okay, so we're all on two ways, and Amy and Michael are yelling at Will, no, no. So it must have happened like in a split second because he just banged through it. Now, I know you guys don't necessarily know me in the background, but Will is my absolute little cherub of a child who I, would nurture to heaven like he's just my little dream boy. He's my boy, if anyone knows. And I often have bad dreams about him being in accidents where he's maybe driving his car. I had one not long ago where he pulled his car up behind my Jeep and for some reason his car wouldn't stop and the front was crushing and he's looking at me like this and the car's crushing. I don't see that, fatality as such, but I know what's happening, and they're like things in my bad dreams that I have. And anyway, so this is like watching a bad dream. I'm watching him. He's looking at me or us. Everyone's yelling in the front, and then he just nails it through this water. Now, by crikey, like I knew his car could pretty much handle it because his car has a snorkel on it, and I knew he would be all right. But I just thought he was going to go through that deep water and just literally wedge it in there. But nah, the water went over the top of his, car, and he goes in and comes out the other side. Well, I tell you what, I think I had 1 million heart attacks in 30 seconds, 10 seconds. It was horrible. It was the most horrible moment of my life, literally. And okay, so now you get to the next drama where he's just past that, and in front of him there's another one. And I'm like, oh my God, what are we going to do? So anyway, Amy and Michael get out of the car and they walk through this beach sand type area. It's probably, that deep of water. Don't forget, Amy has lost the top of her toe. I think this was that day actually. And she had a big, it was, because she had a big bandage on the toe. She's just walking through and I'm thinking, oh my God, what parasites are going to be in there that are getting in her foot. And she walks through and they're looking at the second body of water, which looks like it has a deeper part in the middle. And they sort of say, no, got to go back. So Will's got to turn around and go back through the first nightmare. I'm like I'm out. I'm out, guys. I'm out. But of course, you have to watch it play out again. And I mean, he's a fantastic driver and fantastic, knows his car so well. Just no problem. Smash through it, off he goes, and out he comes. Just like it was nothing. Just like it was buttering bread. I'm just like, child. Anyway, he did that, and bless his little white socks, got through, but it was like heart stopping and full on. So that was my devastation of the week. So that was pretty much our beach stuff. Kids had fun, young adults had fun, everyone was laughing, and it was a really good week. It was a little bit challenging in the house with the two little boys, Amani and Cruz, because as you know, most young adults like to sleep in. Although on holidays they didn't, they pretty much got up at a really fair time, so that was really good. But Amani would wake me up every morning anywhere between 5 and 6, and he would just talk. And then probably about 20 minutes later, in came Cruz. So I had to keep them sort of quiet because they only wanted to hang around me. They were literally my shadows for a week. They were my shadows. So they followed me everywhere, and that was pretty hectic. By about midweek, I had 2 massive ulcers in my mouth. I just must have been just so run down. I wasn't really eating anything much different. It was just the sleep. I think I wasn't getting my full sleep or morning sleep. So I think that's where I suffered. And come the last day, I was absolutely shattered. I'd had to spend a lot of that day with the boys because at one stage I wanted to stay home. So I told Amy to go 4-wheel driving with the boys, the bigger boys. And Tiana and I stayed home with them. So I was just like, okay, they're here with me now. And then I was hoping to have a sleep because of them. But then she went and had a sleep, the little chicken. And then they had to go wash the cars. This was the day before we went. So long story short, I had the boys that day, all day. And by the end of the day, I was gropable, says Kath and Kim. I was really tired and snappy at them. I was so lucky I took a thing of glow sticks and I snapped a whole packet of glow sticks, and I took the boys and myself into like a walk-in cupboard, shut the door so it was dark, and threw the glow sticks in there and sat there for half an hour just trying to rest while they played with these glow sticks. It was hectic, but at the same time fun. The night we got home, Michael and I were really suffering, missing everyone, even the boys. So, can you hear me now, guys? Sorry. Sound gone. Can you hear me now? I should go to that. Oh, we've had a lot of talking. Oh, thank you. Yes, you can hear. Okay, let me just go back to that a little bit. And, oh, gee, had I lost sound for that long? Sorry, guys. I was just talking about that last bit. The last bit I was talking about, in case you guys missed it, was just that while I was on holidays. Thank you, Under the Sun, for your little donation there. You are just beautiful. Thank you so much. That's really lovely. But the last bit I was talking about was just about how I got, you might have heard me, on holidays, a few people were contacting me about work stuff, which was a little bit disappointing. I really wanted to completely check out from work. But, you know, running a business, it's not necessarily something you can do, but I had a few disappointing things which meant I had to chase up, and it is what it is. But anyway, I'm back and having a really great week. I don't know if you heard this. I said when I got back, I really got deep into my work, really, really loved my work, spent all day Monday working. And this week I've really enjoyed getting back into it and, you know, trying to make a difference. Ooh, your hat looks like a mushroom. So that was my holiday. I think I sort of covered everything. But yeah, we've really found this week that we miss having everyone around. There was a lot of laughter, lots of laughter. And I'm so blessed that, I can do that with my family, still get together as a full family, going away for a full week, even though people have moved out and stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing to still be able to do that and also all be so close, so to speak. So yes, I'm back now, and everything's going really, really well. This week in Queensland, I don't know if you have it in other states, we have voting for like mayor elections and stuff like that. And I'm actually volunteering tomorrow at one of the voting booths. There's a candidate a lot of people may know of if you're in my area or heard me talk about. There's a candidate, his name is David Martin, and he's running for mayor. And he is, a great, we call it, Angela and I would say, he's a bit of a great acquaintance of ours. He's a great supporter of the Aussie Reborn Baby Doll Convention, now Art Dolls of Australia. Ever since we started, and that's how I met him, ever since we started the convention, he came along, advertised, did all this Facebook advertising for us, and has supported us every year of the convention. So when I heard he was running for mayor of Ipswich, there was no question in my mind that I wanted to help him as much as he'd helped us. So on tomorrow, Saturday, I am going to be at the voting booths handing out, how to vote cards and things for David Martin. So that'll be really exciting. My friend Lisa is supporting me and helping me with that. So we'll be together for the afternoon. And I'm really excited to be able to give back to someone. It's not often you're able to give back, but I do like to in that sort of situation. So very excited about that. So that's that's not all my weekend. I also have to, as soon as I finish with the voting thing, I have to, I'm watching the boys. I'm watching the boys for the night. So someone at my door, I think it's Amy and Cruz, trying to listen. Oh, Dustin is 6 years old today. Happy birthday to Dustin. Under the Sun says, happy you're back and welcome home. Thank you so much. It was really, really nice. Went way too quick. Haven't I met Michael before, Bernadette? Bernadette just said Michael wants to meet you, Annette. Haven't I met him before? I feel like I have. Or haven't I? I've just talked about. Ah, that's so sweet, Michael. I probably just, because Bernadette, we talk so much about, you know, the kids and that. I feel like I know them. Oh, no, I didn't meet him, did I? I didn't, but I really wanted to so much get that puppet for him. And, you know, yeah. I haven't met you, no, but I feel like I know you. So I'd love to meet you. That would be super cool. I'm hoping that I can't remember whether Michael and I were talking about either on our way or way home that we wanted to stop in at your house and see you. Lorraine said, sorry, but I have to leave. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And remember, be grateful for small and big things. Oh, thanks, Lorraine. Haven't heard that in ages on here. It's really lovely to hear. Thank you. Bernadette said, no, I met you last March on my own. Yes, that's right. And Deb said, I'm going away for Easter. Oh, that's exciting. And Bernadette said, cool, that would be amazing. Definitely would be amazing. There's someone opening my door. It's Cruz. Hello.
Can I have juice?
Can you have a juice? Come here. Do you know what? Don't you say hello to all my friends? Say hello, everyone. And I'll tell you a story. Say hello.
Oh, where's the chickens?
The chickens are outside. That's where they live. Do you say hello, everyone? Yeah, he's a bit like that. You know, I've got a story about juice.
What?
Yesterday, a little boy named Cruz came to my house and drank all my juice. And do you want me to show you where it is?
Yes.
In here.
Well,
That's where all the juice is, in that tummy.
I found this.
Do you want a bit of this one?
Juice.
Yeah, but I don't have juice. You drank it all. I've only got water.
Juice.
We're going to go buy more juice.
Can we?
Juice.
What colour juice are you buying today?
Yeah, juice.
Well, you can go look in my cupboard. You won't find any because you drank it yesterday. Why don't you understand when you see the bottle empty that it's gone?
Red juice.
We could buy red juice.
Does Pa have any red juice downstairs?
I really don't want to give that to him.
Oh, Pa drank all his red juice too, and we're saying that because it's got too much sugar in it, and we like him to have the sugar-free juice. It's cordial. Would you like some of this one? Oh.
We'll have to go buy some at the shops. Can you help us with that later?
We could buy some.
What about purple juice? I know
Deb
that's
says, hi, Cruz.
Orange.
And Under the Sun says, have a great weekend, Lorraine.
tropical.
Bernadette and Under the Sun say, hi, Cruz. Bella says, hello, Cruz. Sonia says, hello, Cruz. Not like Amani, isn't he? Amani would always be saying hello to everyone. It's really easy to get him to say hello to everyone. Cruz is just like, Is that what you're doing? Can you say hello, everyone?
Where did you go this morning?
Where'd you go this morning? Tell me. You went to prep? No.
Where'd you go before prep?
Did you go to the park?
Yes.
What did you do at the park?
We played.
You played.
And we wasn't splashing. There wasn't water.
There was water.
There wasn't splashing. There wasn't water.
Oh, okay, there wasn't. You got to put that in.
Did you
That's not
fall
for you to play
over,
with. No.
Cruz?
I fell over.
No, they're paints. You're not to play with those. You
Did-
fell over?
Yes.
Where? Show me. Look how dark this boy's skin is after a week of holidays. You're like, look at it. Look at him. Hey? Oh, we're going to read that story in a minute if you want to help me.
Do you want to read it?
Tammy said all our kids and grandkids will be home with us for Easter this year. I'm looking forward to having them all together with family. That's nice.
It looks like yours will be too.
Yeah, mine will be too, which is cool. Elaine and Michael say hi to Cruz.
Say hello. Say hello, everybody.
No, we're in not talking mode. There is an aeroplane outside, so it's a plane that you're hearing. That's near the RAF base that we can hear them talking or playing or flying, revving up, whatever they're doing. It is a plane. Angela says, hi, guys. Be careful. Would you like me to read the book?
Yes.
Okay, hang on a minute. I'm just going to see where everyone is up to.
Can you say hi, Ange?
Hi, Angela. She's watching you from here.
Where
Hi, Lala.
is it?
She is. She's watching you.
Where is she on that picture?
On that picture, yeah.
Pretty.
Pretty stickers on you. Oh, no, he's not tired. It's like nearly, it's probably 9 o'clock in the morning. 9:10, I think. No, about 9 o'clock.
He's just without juice.
He's just without juice, which makes him grumpy. And Cruz is very, he wants what he wants. And he's not willing to wait. So if we were talking with Amani, and I would have said Amani's got to say hello to everyone before he gets the J word, then he would have done it. But Cruz is just like, don't. I don't like it. I don't want you. I'm going to eat your ear because I'm just tired of this. I'm just tired of you not talking. What's your name?
I'm Jude.
Do you? I don't think you ever told me that.
I didn't.
You did?
Mhm.
I told you before. It's just so
What's
devastating.
in here?
He does have a nice tan. Amani's a little bit lighter.
What's in this Jude?
They're all my paints. They're not to play with.
Are these pens?
They are pens, but they're not to play with. Little boys aren't to play with them.
Nigel?
You could draw on that little thing there.
Okay.
Yeah, Amani's skin is lighter, so but he's still quite dark, isn't he? Just not
Yeah.
as.
Oh, no, it's pretty light.
Amy's dark too.
Is this my old one?
Probably.
Mommy letter. Look, my letter.
It is your letter.
Not my letter.
Mine's letter.
Bernadette said we've had a similar week accident-wise. Michael has broken wrist after falling over playing football on the road. Oh my God, that's horrible. That would be painful.
I'm Jude.
And Under the Sun said it's okay. My cousin's toddler gets upset too when he does not go his way either. Yes. Yeah, ouch, Bernadette.
Mom, I'm Jude.
Deb says hi to you, Amy.
I'm
Hello.
Jude. I'm so
Oh, don't draw on yourself.
Don't draw on yourself, Cruz. Not today.
You know what? I think we might go down to the plant shop soon and have a special, a juice.
I want a green juice.
You want a green one? I don't know if they've got green, but we can ask them. But
What
first,
about tropical?
can you say tropical?
No,
You said that yesterday to Angela. Tell her that you can still say it.
tropical.
Angela taught you how to say that, didn't she?
Hmm?
Yeah, you were saying it wobbly
And juice.
in juice.
And
Okay.
Coke.
Say it together. Tropical juice.
Tropical juice.
He says it really properly.
Oh, that's cute. Shall we?
Pikachu.
Pikachu's up there, yes.
Hello. Pikachu's there.
Oh, yay.
And that's Pikachu.
Jessica said I slept over Kerry's house Wednesday night and I did some reborn painting.
I
Oh, that's so
don't remember.
exciting.
I don't read the book.
That is really cool.
I don't read
Okay,
the
well, you
book.
don't need to read the book, but I need to read the book. So do you want to sit with Mummy?
I don't want to read the book.
I have to read the book, okay?
I don't want
You don't have to read the book. Can you go sit with Mummy? And then we go get your juice.
I don't want to.
Come here.
Okay.
I'm
Go and have a
good.
look in my drawer over there. Watch out for that needle too. Okay. I'm going to read the story, but I'll just see what everyone's finishing saying. Awesome work. He did well, didn't he? I'm going to put Matilda down. Sit in your bed there. Mateo, sit in your bed. Okay. Bernadette said, oh, I nearly forgot. I have some Coles Pikachu creates for you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited by that. I've actually been getting a few lately. That's exciting. And I haven't opened them. I want to open them all at once. So I'm very excited about that.
Apparently Pikachu's really rare to get too.
Really?
Lisa was saying, yeah.
Oh, I have opened some when I started, and I'm sure I've got a Pikachu.
I've got like 30 to open.
Oh, wow. I really want to get the case
It
so I can
comes
fill
up
them all up.
thin.
But I'm waiting for the case to go cheapest chips because they start at like $10 or $15, and then by the end of it, they're $2 each. Unless they really sell out.
Stop. Stop.
Maddie's ready for story, and Elaine said my new Tessa Rose is ready. That's exciting. Marnie's going to break my tape measure. Oh, Cruz. Cruz is going to break my tape measure that I've had forever. Isn't he? Okay, story time. Ismail is sleeping but will attend next week. Okay, that's all right. We're going to read Harry McClary's Rumpus at the Vet because we haven't read a Harry McClary story for ages. So I think it's time. Oh, this is going to be a good story, Cruz, if you want to listen.
Mom, what's this?
Quickly. Oh.
That's her.
Ready? Listen. Come hold on to that.
Okay. Down at the vet's, there were all kind of pets with troubles and woes from their ears to their toes. Sniffles and snuffles and doses of flu, itches and stitches and tummy aches too. So many animals, watchful and wary, and Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. Cruz, you're so annoying. There were miserable dogs, cantankerous cats, a rabbit with pimples, and rickety rats. Mice with the sneezes. Cruz, that's enough. A goat in a rage, and Cassie the cockatoo locked in her cage. Cassie had claws and a troublesome beak. She saw something twitch, so she gave it a tweak. She pulled it so hard, and she plucked out a hair, and Harry McClary jumped high in the air.
That's enough.
A bowl full of mice were bundled about. Over it went, and the mice tumbled out.
I had to give it a noisy
Mom,
one. Sorry.
Mom, watch this. Mom, watch
4
this.
fussy budgies with grandmother Goff flew out of their cage when the bottom dropped off.
What's it say?
Grizzly Macduff with a bottle brush tail leapt out of his basket and over the rail.
What's that word?
I'm doing
The Poppadom kittens from Parkinson Place squeezed through the opening and joined in the chase.
No touching. What about over here?
Barnacle Beasley forgot he was sore. He bumbled and clattered all over the floor.
Oh, this is yours.
Is it? Thank you.
Mom,
Then Custard the Labrador, Muffin McClay, and Noodle the Poodle decided to play. They skidded and scampered, they slid all around, and bottles and boxes came tumbling down.
Mom, can I do?
Yes, you can. What a kerfuffle, a scramble of paws, a tangle of bodies, a jumble of jaws. With squawking and yowling and a mournful meow, they really were making a terrible row. Out came the vet. I'll fix them, she said, but she tripped on a lead and fell over instead. Geezer the goat crashed into a rage. He butted the bars in a thundering rage. Cassie got mad. She rattled her beak. She saw something twitch, so she gave it a tweak. Oh no, it's starting again. Tweak. Uh-oh. Harry McClary is not going to do well out of that. And that is the end of the story. Well, Cruz is downstairs still trying to get a green juice when there's no green juice left. So I think he's going to have some troubles. So that's it for another week. Thank you for joining me again today. I really appreciate everyone coming and saying hello. Bella said, love Harry McClary. Isn't Harry McClary a classic? It's always so rhyming and cool and funny all at the same time. Sonia said, I love Harry McClary too. He's so good. And Sonia said, I loved it. Sonia, good luck this afternoon. I'm rooting for you. So make it happen, girl. And Bernadette says, love Harry McClary, definitely. And Tammy says, glad I made it for the live. I'm glad you did too. It was really good to see you again. So yeah, good luck to Sonia and Tracy this afternoon in Last Baby Standing. They're the only two left, and we're going to have a winner soon. So good luck with that. Under the Sun said, thank you for story time, Annette. Maddie loved it. I'm glad she did. Sonia says, thank you. You're welcome. Deb says, great story. Deb says, bye, love and hugs. Have a great weekend. Under the Sun said, have a great weekend. Everyone, love you, Matilda and Mateo. Come here, babies. Oh, by the way, Mateo's outfit says, my mum is a top Sheila. He must be pretty smart. What are you drinking in there? A black one.
Yes.
He's got a juice. It's a black one. And Matilda, all ready to go out today.
Can we put two marks in there?
We could have put Pepsi Max in there, but you were so sure that you only wanted a green one.
Put Pepsi Max in there.
Okay, I will in a minute. Do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Bye.
Don't forget, if you see him drinking a bottle, he's only ever allowed to do it here. We didn't even take it on holidays. But it's his one treat that he can have unjudged when he comes to this house. Hey, is it yummy? Mm-hmm. So say again, bye everyone. Have a great weekend. You can't stop drinking, can you? Oh. Bye everyone.
The dog lives in trolley.
It's his bed. It's his bassinet bed.
Say bye, everyone.
That's good.
That's a bike.
Say bye, everyone.
Under the Sun said, have a great weekend, everyone. Oh, I already read that. Sonia said, have a great weekend, everyone. Bye. Elaine says, bye, love and hugs.
What did I say?
You got to say, bye, everyone. Have a great weekend.
What did I say?
What did you say?
Yes.
You said, pork sausages are yummy to eat.
What the lollies?
Oh.
What's the other one?
What?
What's the other one?
What's the other one?
This.
I don't know. How's your sauce? Good? He's drinking sarsaparilla cordial, if anyone wants to know what he's drinking. Jessica said, bye, have a good week. Bernadette said, have a great weekend. Bernadette said, Mateo, you are so right. Oh, thanks, Bernadette. I think you're a great Sheila too. Bella says, bye, everyone. Under the Sun said, nice. Love Mateo's juice. And Deb says, bye, Cruz. And Under the Sun said, bye, Cruz. Love you.
Coke in there?
Say bye, love you.
Bye.
Say I love you.
No. Coke in
Hey,
there?
no. Tammy says, bye, Cruz. Under the Sun says, sending hearts in the screen. You've got the cordial. Angela said, having salami sandwiches for lunch today, Amy.
I hope she's on her way over.
Hope you're on your way over. And bye all. Stay safe. Have a great weekend, guys. Be really good. And yeah, definitely for those driving, stay safe today. And I'll see you next week. Bye. grumpy, 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 grumpy,
I
grumpy.
want some Coke in
Do
there.
you?
Yes.
You're so demanding. What if I said I want some Coke in there?
I want Coke in here.
But there's this much drink in there. Why do we need to fill it?
I want Coke in here. I want Coke in here.
It's gonna pass out with anger soon. Bye guys. Have a great weekend.
Can I Coke in here?